What's going on, Shady People? Shady Penguinn looking you back for another episode of our Shady VGC series where we jump on BattleSpot and play some VGC. Remember, if this is one of your first episodes watching, I am very new to VGC, but I have this team here that I'm excited to use. I know that there's a huge weakness on it right away. It's pretty glaring, but I'm going to go ahead and probably address that after 3 episodes. I'm going to use this team for 3 episodes because I'm bulk recording today, so we can get some episodes out for you guys over the weekend. But I'm going to go over this team as fast as I can without being so distracting. Don't forget to leave some suggestions. If I see something cool from you guys using the hashtag VGC in the comment section down below, I will be sure to pick that up and try to build a team around it. The next thing I probably want to try to build a team around is Water Spout Blastoise, just because I love Blastoise, but we'll see what happens. We have a Choice Scarf Terrakion with Rock Slide, Earthquake, Close Combat, and X Scissor. We have a male Meowstic with Prankster, of course. It's got Charm, Confide, Fake Out, and Charm, Confide, Fake Out, something else, slipping my mind. Charm, Confide, Fake Out, Quick Guard. Then we have our Landorus, who is our just Intimidator. We have Protect, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Brick Break for those Hydreigons and Kangaskhan's that I see so often. Then we have the Talonflame with the Flare Blitz. Now this is an interesting Talonflame. I don't think it's going to work out well. When I built this team, this is my first time trying this Talonflame out specifically. This is a Protect, Flare Blitz, Tailwind, Acrobatics weakness policy. Now the idea behind this might not work out, but the idea behind this is to use Meowstic to weaken a blow that Talonflame would take, get the weakness policy off, and then go in with Acrobatics. Don't know if that's ever going to happen, so if it doesn't work out, I'll probably switch it out for the other Talonflame that I have in my box, which is just a Will-O-Wisping Talonflame with Brave Bird. Or I'll use the Talonwind one with Brave Bird. I'm not sure which one yet. Then I have my Superior, which I am so excited to use. This is a Protect, Leaf Storm, Hidden Power, Rock, and Glare. Now, I did have Taunt on this thing. I'm not sure. I'm still up in the air about that moveset as well. I really need to get some practice in and adjust this team accordingly. But Glare seems to be pretty good too, because the first turn Taunt Fake Out with Meowstic Superior Lead works out really well. Then, of course, we have our Milotic, which is Protect, Icy Wind, Scald, and not Ice Beam. I'm running Hidden Power Fire now because I ran into a couple of Scizors and Ferrothorns, and they scared the crap out of me, so I decided to need HP Fire on it. So we're going to see how this goes. We've only had 2 battles so far. The season did reset. We had 3. I'm at a 15-10 rating right now, so you guys know. We're going to do 2 battles in this episode, and then, of course, we're going to have 2 battles every single episode from here on out. So we're going up against someone from Canada with a good amount of wins. Oh, it has the Superior as well. What are the chances? What are the chances? I'm sure everyone's giving Superior a try. So we got Suicune, Bisharp, Superior, Weavile, Arcanine, and Kangaskhan. So does not look very promising, in my opinion. Does not look great. I definitely want to bring my Talonflame because it hits the Bisharp, it hits the Superior. Kangaskhan, I hate Kangaskhan so much. I hate it. All right, so I think I'm gonna actually lead Meowstic Talonflame, possibly. I'm tempted to lead with the Milotic because of that Arcanine. I'm not sure if he'll bring the I'm not sure if he'll bring the Arcanine though. Seeing my Superior, he might. And the fact that I'm mostly physical attackers. With that in mind, I need another special attack on this team. Because of my glaring water weakness, you guys see, I'm considering taking Terrakion out and possibly putting Gallade in because I still want Fighting Stab, and Gallade has a little bit of a wider move pool. But then again, I just said I need a special attack. Well, I have 2 special attackers. That's right. I'm just thinking because I see Arcanine and I know Superior can't do too much. Well, I can with HP Rock. Now that I'm thinking about it. You know what? Maybe we will lead Meowstic Snape or Talonflame? Snape or Talonflame? I mean, Terrakion put some work against this team, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? He's 2 Pokemon 4 times weak to fighting. I really wish I had Gallade or a special fighting Pokemon like Mega Lucario. You know what? I'm gonna go Meowstic, Terrakion. And I am going to bring my Milotic because it does hit a couple things on his team. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We're going to go ahead and bring Landorus because he's got a lot of physical attackers. I just don't want to bring it in on that Bisharp. And then we will bring Talonflame. And we'll see how that goes. We're not going to be able to use Superior yet. Unfortunately, I really wanted to, but it's not going to happen. Maybe in the next battle, our opponent might use it, which would be fun to see on the opposite side of the field. And it'll probably wreck me. This guy's a 1600 rating, and I only have 1510. I'm probably going to get mollywopped. Meowstic, Terrakion, open up. Terrakion looking like an absolute monster. My opponent opens up Superior Weavile. So I can see the quick, I would say either, not the quick guard. Oh, it could be the quick guard. Probably the fake out. I feel like he's going to fake out my Meowstic so that I can't fake out his Superior. So I'm going to quick guard, expecting the fake out. And I'm going to X scissor the superior, really hoping that we can get through. So I'm going to quick guard, because my Terrakion will outspeed the superior. So he does go for the fake out. We quick guard the Meowstic. We get the X scissor off. That is going to go ahead and okay, or not. Oh my gosh! I hate how fat this thing is. That's why I use it. That's why I use it. And that's Terrakion gone. Terrakion lives! Terrakion lives! Alright, now this is unfortunately not a good situation to be in regardless. Well, actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quick guard. And I'm going to oh, I'm choice scarfed. I can't close combat. Shoot! I was going to close combat that Weavile. Because I feel like he's going to protect. You know what? There's really no reason to quick guard, is there? No, there is. Just in case. Just in case he does go for the Ice Shard. We're going to quick guard just in case he does go for the Ice Shard. And, well, we didn't see an item that's probably choice specs. No, I would have died. Wouldn't I have? I'm going to exit to the Superior again. Superior use protect. Should have exited the Weavile. Should have went with my gut. I don't know why I didn't go with my gut. I said he's gonna protect, and now what? He's not gonna go for a fast move. He's gonna go for just like a knockoff or something like that onto my Terrakion. Knockoff onto Terrakion. I could have at least gotten damage on that Weavile, and of course this field would be destroyed by my Megazard Y, but I don't have it. So unfortunately, I must have missed the Life Orb. I'm guessing that's what happened, that I missed the Life Orb. I'm going to go ahead and go on to Talonflame here because I have to go on to Talonflame. The Superior cannot be here. The Superior cannot be here. So I'm going to take a little bit of a risk again. I'm going to Charm this Weavile just so I can just make it kind of useless. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to Acrobatics. Is he just going to switch out? I feel like he's not going to stay in with Superior. You know what? I'm going to Tailwind. I'm going to Tailwind predicting the switch. Superior has to get withdrawn. I should have done that with my Terrakion. I should have gone for the Weavile like I knew I should have. I'm not second guessing myself again. So we're going to Tailwind set that up, and we are going to Charm this Weavile just so we don't got to deal with this anymore. The unfortunate thing, well, I don't know. Unfortunate, I don't know what the word you want to call it. Knockoff is going to come through, and it's going to go on the Talonflame. I don't think, well, Acrobatics will be stronger now, so that's kind of nice. I almost charmed the Bisharp. You can't charm the Bisharp, and I can't send in my Landorus yet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to charm the Weavile again. I do think he's probably going to switch out, possibly into the Superior, but I'm going to go ahead and... maybe he won't Sucker Punch. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Bisharp. Bisharp's going to protect. Man! Oh my gosh, this protecting nonsense is just too much for me. Well, then again, it is true that the Tailwind is up, so Protect is a pretty obvious play. I was just really hoping he wouldn't. He's going to go for the knockoff on the Meowstic this time, but because he's -4, it's not going to be too much. It's not going to be too much, thankfully. But he did get rid of our Citrus in that fashion. So now that he sees the possible Flare Blitz, I feel as though he's definitely going to Sucker Punch me, which I don't think Talonflame can take. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to charm this Weavile one more time. And I'm going to Flare Blitz the Bisharp. I'm going to hope that he doesn't Sucker Punch. He's going to withdraw the Weavile. I don't think he'll go into the Superior. Goes into the Kangaskhan. Well, that'll be just fine to charm. He's going to withdraw the Bisharp, going out into the Superior? Alright, well, that's a dead Superior either way. I'm okay with that. That's not, I mean, I would much rather go for the Acrobatics so I don't suffer the recoil and put myself in Sucker Punch range. Although I might already be in Sucker Punch range. Although I feel as though I'm not, because my opponent would have gone for it. We're going to go ahead and just take out this Superior. We did see the Superior, but it just could not break through the Talonflame, which is the biggest problem, obviously, with Superior and VGC, considering how common Talonflame is. Unfortunately, I'm below half, and I'm pretty sure that no matter what, I am in range. Now, if he goes out into the Weavile, like I hope he does, he does. All right, decisions to make. He's not going to fake out because he's already seen my quick guard. Would he double fake out? You know what? I'm okay if Meowstic dies. What I'm going to do is I am just going to I'm going to charm the Kangaskhan, and I'm going to protect on my Talonflame so that my Talonflame doesn't get bodied by anything. Because I think my Talonflame is my opponent's target of choice right now. So let's go ahead and charm this Kangaskhan, make him completely useless. That's why Charm is such a good move, because Charm, -2 attack. I also run Confide on the Meowstic. That's another move that I'm not too certain I'm going to keep, but Confide is so that if I really want to, I can get a +1 on my Superior. If there's anything that I'm not going to OHKO, then I can get +1 by going with Confide, and it also checks my opponent's Pokemon. So Weavile is going to go for the knockoff, just barely miss taking me out, and then my opponent's going to go for the double edge on the Talonflame, but I do block it, so that's awesome. My Tailwind does peter out, which is a bit unfortunate. However, I can charm this Weavile now. So I think the Weavile's actually... The Weavile might go for... The Weavile might go for an Ice Shard because he doesn't think I'm going to Quick Guard at all. You know what? I'm going to Quick Guard. I think... Did they run Ice Shard, knock off, protect? Ice Shard, low kick? I'm going to go for the Quick Guard. We'll learn the hard way. And I am going to... Should Tailwind. He's not going to Sucker Punch. Will he? You know what? I'm going to go for Quick Guard. I'm going to go for Quick Guard because there's Sucker Punch and Ice Shard on the field possibly. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Flare Blitz this Weavile. So the Kangaskhan is going to get withdrawn because it is at -4. So that is a good sign. However, I'm a little... Should have charmed. I think the Talonflame is going to go down to the Weavile right now. There's the knockoff. Oh, on the Meowstic. All right, sweet. So it's on the Meowstic. Went for it on the Meowstic, which is awesome. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, obviously, but we're going to be able to come... Oh, no! Landorus has to come in against the Bisharp. Landorus has to come in against the Bisharp, and that is a problem. And that Defiant Boost is pretty much going to seal the deal. And I can't figure out a way around this because I could protect with Lando. I could protect with Lando, but... I think the only thing we can really do... Oh, this is unfortunate. I'm going to EQ. I'm just going to straight up go for an attack. And I am going to... I'm going to Acrobatics this Weavile, really hoping that he doesn't have the Ice Shard. Yes! So we're going to take the Weavile out with the Acrobatics. That is awesome, because I'm pretty sure that means my Landorus is here to stay. Bisharp goes for the Sucker Punch on the Landorus. Oh, I take a +1. Take a +1. I take a +1 Sucker Punch. I should be able to pick up this KO, obviously, with an EQ. I would have been disappointed, shocked, just devastated if that didn't happen. Now, my Landorus does have the leftover, so I'm going to be able to get a little bit of HP back each turn. Unfortunately, though, is Acrobatics stronger than Flare Blitz? That's the question. Well, no matter what, Acrobatics is the move to go for. Or Tailwind. Who is he more afraid of? I guess in an ideal world, he would attack my Landorus, and I would protect. And you know what? Let's play games. Let's double protect. Let's double protect right now. Just to see, in case he does pack the Fake Out, we don't want to lose a Pokemon insignificantly, because it would outspeed my Acrobatics, obviously. Goes for the Fake Out on the Talonflame. Now, I'm guessing at this point, there's no way for me to lose. As long as Acrobatics is a 2 at KO, because if I go for the Brick Break, if I double attack, if I go for Brick Break and Acrobatics, he can only take out one of my Pokemon. And it can't, it pretty much, it can be Talonflame. Well, no, because if he takes out Talonflame, it would be after I hit him, and then my Landorus is going to go off. Yeah, all right, so then that's right. So as long as I Acrobatics and Brick Break. So we're going to Acrobatics right now. How much does it do? It's not a 2-hit KO. Goes for the Sucker Punch on the Lando, and that's what I was afraid of. I almost wanted to protect again. And these are the moments I wish I had Will-O-Wisp on my Talonflame. I don't think it matters. Acrobatics is 55, goes to 110. Flare Blitz 120. Flare Blitz is stronger. Yep, we pretty much can't win. I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz in case he doesn't want to, because he probably doesn't want to Sucker Punch. I'm gonna Flare Blitz, see if we can get max damage, maybe? I don't think it's enough. It's not enough, unfortunately, with no item, and Talonflame's gonna go down. That was a really, really good battle, though, I think. I'm really proud of that battle. I definitely should have protected on that last turn, and that one early where I knew that I should have Exorcised with that Weavile. I knew it, and I didn't do it. But we're gonna go for another battle today. I really love VGC. I'm not too disappointed with my decisions. There were those two. Well, the first play, I'm definitely disappointed. I definitely should. I knew better. I knew better than to go for it. But unfortunately, I chickened out. Became just a little freaking Talonflame chicken bird. However, that last one, I knew he had to go for Lando. Although I didn't expect Sucker Punch. But Landorus does outspeed naturally, so from now on, I'll probably expect that. We see a Salamence, Togekiss, Garchomp, Greninja, Tyranitar, and Aegislash. So a dirty Sandstorm team. Definitely wishing I had my Charizard Y here. Milotic is going to be... Milotic hits 4 out of the 6 Pokemon. So we're going to bring Milotic. A lot of physical attackers. I don't think the Superior's right for this yet. I don't think Superior's right. Whenever I see Aegislash, I get nervous using Superior. I think I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go Meowstic Milotic. Because I can charm some things, I can confide some things, but he's got a lot... It looks like he's got a decent amount of physical attackers. I'm also gonna go ahead and bring the Landorus, because with EQ it hits the Aegislash, with knockoff it hits the Aegislash, with EQ it hits the T-Tar, it has Brick Break for the T-Tar, so it can one-shot the T-Tar, but so can the Terrakion. Terrakion is Rock Slide for both the Togekiss and the Salamence. I'm gonna bring Terrakion instead, and I don't think Superior is right for this match. I just don't think so. Talonflame or Landorus, Talonflame or Landorus. Nothing with Defiant, so I will bring the Landorus because the Intimidate could be clutch. For all I know, first turn, I'm going to fake out and switch in the Lando. We'll see what happens. It all depends if he opens up with his own Salamence. If he opens up with his Salamence, the Milotic will be at +2, and usually that's a great sign for me. But I have a strong feeling he's going to open up T-Tar Garchomp. Greninja Salamence. I'm completely wrong, but I'm happy to see the Salamence, because that means Milotic, this is perfect for me. This is the ideal opening because I can go ahead and fake out that Greninja and Icy Wind just to lower their speed and get a +2 Icy Wind off the Salamence. I don't think the Salamence will live a +2 Icy Wind. I'm telling you right now, you beautiful folks at home, I'm pretty sure he's not going to live it. Let's go ahead and go for the fake out on the Greninja and the Icy Wind. Obvious play is obvious, but I'm still going to go for it because the Greninja's tongue is not going to stop me. A tongue that size is not going to stop me. I'll tell you that right now. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No way. By the way, how do you guys feel about the new banner and the new icon on the channel? Do you guys like it? Do you dig it? New year, the season, the holiday season is over, so that banner is gone, done with, and I made this myself. Actually, I couldn't record yesterday because my nephew was over, hence why we only had one old battle go up. My opponent does actually decide to protect with the Salamence. So I worked on that banner for a good amount of hours yesterday, so I hope you guys do like it. We land the Icy Wind only on the Greninja. This is good, but it's really not that big of a deal because I don't think... I don't have anything for the Greninja regardless. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Confide in the Greninja because I think it's going to go for some sort of special attack. And I am going to Icy Wind again. I don't expect the Salamence to stay in. But Icy Winding whatever switches in will be nice because it'll lower their speed. It's going to be the T-Tar. So to lower the T-Tar speed, I guess, is not too much. Doesn't have too much importance, but... honestly, Choice Scarf T-Tar is a bit of a pain. If that is what this is. Because Rock Slide, Stab, it's just something I do want to use. The Greninja is going to go for the Dark Pulse here. It does outspeed my Melodic, which is great, but he's going to go for Melodic. Doesn't get the Flint, so that's awesome. That Confide definitely helped us out there, and we're going to go ahead and get a lot more damage off on that Greninja thanks to the fact that he switched his typing to Dark. Both opponents' Pokemon are going to drop speed. There's so much more commentating that happens in a VGC battle. There's so much to cover as the Sandstorm picks up some damage off of everyone. We can see now, just from that damage, pay attention to this when you play, that my Melodic does outspeed the Greninja. My Melodic does outspeed the Greninja. What I'm going to do is I'm going to charm this T-Tar before he crunches me. And I think I'm going to Icy Wind again, because the Greninja is going to get KO'd by the Icy Wind. So I'm going to go for it one more time. We're going to charm this Tyranitar. The Meowstic is literally all utility. I really don't like when I have a Pokemon with no attacks on it. I almost want to run a female Meowstic, simply because... Oh, we're not going to... Yes, we pick up the KO on the Greninja. That is awesome. I want to run a female because it has competitive. So I love competitive right now because of all the Intimidators. So EQ is going to be my opponent's move of choice. It's not going to do much to either Pokemon thanks to the Charm. That literally does nothing. Don't underestimate Charm. Double Intimidate if you think about it for one Pokemon. Targeted Intimidate, I should say. And now the best part is that my Melodic is sitting in here feeling good. Feeling really good. Because I'm going to Charm the Garchomp and Icy Wind. I'm sure, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think this Tyranitar is Choice Scarfed. I wouldn't be surprised if this Garchomp is the Scarfed Rock Slider, which is really weird when you think about it because the T-Tar has the Stab Rock Slide. But I always see Scarf Chomps going for the Rock Slide, just like this. So he's going to get it off, but he's at -2. Whoa, I just made the volume so low that scared the crap out of me. And my Melodic's going to get the +2 Icy Wind off, and Garchomp's not going to live that. Down goes Garchomp, at which point Tyranitar, I think, is at like -3 speed. Salamence has to come back in and activate my competitive yet again. So this has just been a pretty easy battle. This Milotic Meowstic M&M lead. This M&M lead. Talk about a shady lead. Do you get the reference? I don't know. Everyone does. Let's be honest. My Citrus Berry is going to get popped thanks to the Sandstorm, and Milotic is going to take a little more damage. Unfortunately, I don't have Recover on this Milotic, so I'm not going to be able to do as I please. This Tyranitar is not a threat to me anymore. It's at -4 attack. What is it going to do? The Salamence has to come in, and my opponent knows it. Don't you dare DC on me. Don't you do it. Just hit forfeit. Don't. You only have one Pokemon to choose from. Don't do it. We're at the end of the episode, 22 minutes in. Don't do it. Salamence comes back in as I get intimidated. Now, I could do some cheeky things here. Definitely. If I had Recover, oh my gosh. Maybe I'll give it a Hidden Power Fire. I think I'm going to Confide in the Salamence again. I mean, Confide in this. Yeah, I'm going to Confide in the Salamence, because I think he's going to try to take my Melodic out. I don't think my Melodic's going to get the chance to take out the Salamence. I'm going to go for the Icy Wind, though, because I'm not worried about this T-Tar. The match was forfeited. Never mind, we got it. So we walk away with 1 loss and 1 win today for the first time with this team. I'm actually happy with that. That's better than a double loss that we started out with in the last time with the other team. So if you guys enjoyed, please go ahead and leave a like rating down below. Come back tomorrow. We are going to have another episode of VGC using this team. My opponent DCs after forfeiting. Why? Why? Anyway, I really do hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to get out of here. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady. Sylveon swiftly dodges. What a nimble ribbon. What a nimble ribbon. But there's no reason to do that, because he's got -defense right now, and that would just be silliness.